Friends, Rums, I will not lie to you, I forgot Skulls was today. Um... Fuck, I haven't, like, done anything. Okay. Oh, fuck. I made this... Forgot... Again, I forgot this is, like, one of the most emotional games of all three. Um... Uh, I don't actually... I don't actually know precisely how this play is disordered, and... I don't want to make my own that I can actually shuffle. Okay. I like just fucking woke up, mind you. This could be disastrous. Okay. I'll close some windows like this Audible I have open and shit. Um, and so the fucking so the Skulls was in an hour, in about 40 minutes rather. Oh, what did you get so loud? Probably because I haven't played you on this PC. And let me... It's lagging on my ship pretty bad, too. Oh, fuck off. Hello, Emma Prescott. Might I ask how you found my stream? Just a little curious. 'Cause I did post a couple places. Probably about right. What the fuck? Why is it like this? Alright. I need to turn my mic volume further down. I am here. I don't fathom. Like, OBS is picking up audio. Oh. Everything is broken again. Everything is broken again. Also, I need to change the resolution back. Wait. Weird full screen does this. Something's up. This is weird. It's not happy with me right now. Okay, I mean... What the fuck is that sample? That's really weird. I don't remember the game kicking this hard when I last played it. This is very, very odd. That'll have to do, I think. Although... What the fuck is... Like, what the fuck is this, like, boomer metal going on here? I don't know. There's like a certain tone I expect, and it's not that. I did have... Right, I did have the, this, done, but I don't care. It's been... it was, I think, in 2023, not terribly long after the game came out, that I was actually first playing it. And so it's one of those games that, like... you come back to on the... I'm coming back to on the basis of... I'm... The fucking... weirdness with the display is incredibly fucking odd and distracting. Like, what do you mean windowed full screen does that? Like, it like turns into like a little... It like downsizes the window significantly. If I go up to 2560 by 1600... Alright. I think we're in business. If I do this, we'll be in business. Starts you off on easy mode, which is kind of patronizing. Alright. Bring a veteran. It's like a class. I'm very. Okay. Okay.
Nothing, once touched by the hand of chaos, remains untainted. You are under the dominion of the Ordo Malleus to assist my investigations into
I forgot this had voice acting.
Graia has been under the close watch of the Inquisition since the Grimskull War. The Forge world remains largely secure, but we have picked up concerning energy readings in the surrounding system. I have my suspicions, although we have not had sufficient time to pinpoint the origin of these foul energies. While most of the planet remains unaffected, it is my belief that rogue elements within the Adeptus Mechanicus may have been experimenting with a surviving fragment of Inquisitor Drogon's
it's accounted for, so I don't know. We just finished that game.
Your mission is to assist me in locating a fragment of the power source. While I consider this threat extremely serious, your superiors have seen fit to second only a handful of you to my supervision. In the absence of a larger force, we should pray to the Emperor that this does not develop into a more dire situation.
It still feels loud to me, but I kind of guess kind of not.
This skull will guide you. In Commodus here is one of the few sanctified and preserved from the purging of Drogon's heretical archives. Together, you will search sites where communication has become sporadic. Should you encounter any opposition, you may assume they have been tainted by the ruinous powers. Suffer not the heretic to live. While I continue my investigations aboard the Crown, you will be deployed to a habitation zone we lost contact with several cycles ago. You should assume the situation to be extremely hostile.
Alright, I got to part of Chapter 2. I've never touched the DLC.
The taint of the arch enemy spreads.
Your deployment to ground didn't quite go as planned. No matter, securement, bolster your faith and continue. Those heretics don't know what's coming for them. I don't like the game screen. Alright. I never know how to do volume well. In fact, I might turn myself down. Just because I noticed while I was editing one of the Disco Elysium, a clip from one of the Disco Elysium VODs, that I am actually quite loud in those. Okay, it's right click is the more relevant button there. Also, that is quite loud. At least I found it quite loud. Yeah, be quiet. I'm working on things. Can I land that? Yes. Alright. That's not actually... Okay, that's progress. This is, some other shit. Pre-built terrain. Mostly. Okay, it's V, but like it says you can go to V, but I mean it's very obviously also right click. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, the fact that I just can't just click and swing is fucking with me. You are still stupidly loud at points, but not consistently, which is annoying. Alright. Yeah, strength toughness, which is a weird mechanic to drop into like an FPS like this. Extremely sort of binary for what a lot of these games try to do. This game, you know, I'm realizing this game, this game actually looks more like a medieval than I've, like, remembered. Yeah, they infight, and it seemed like they'd gotten pretty fucking deep into it. Mountain battles. The trip to the mountain leads to the habitation zone. Predatory defense batteries align the route. As do heretics, find way to the habit zone, purge any resistance. We're gonna need to pause and go open up skulls in a minute here. But we might, just based on the rate of some of these early levels, as I remember them, That must have taken some effort, like bolting that onto rock. Never really seem to run. Is this the only progress? I thought maybe I'd stumbled upon something else. I want to do secret hunting. I missed something in the last one. Oh, whoa. Whoa, would you look at that? That is a downed warlord, I think. Wasn't the one in fucking Space Marine 1 kind of the boxier variant? I forget. Heavy stubs moving at the speed of a fucking plasma shot now. If that. I mean, it's better than them hit scanning, so. Some sacrifices must be made. Nothing like where grenades feel remotely justifiable so far. Oh, hi. Reveal is earlier than I remember. Back. Oh, someone got nuked. I kept saying, just as I was saying, I don't see reasons to use grenades. They fucking show up. They show up in their multitudes. Okay. And I was gonna say, like, man, it's a little unimmersive that all these guns are firing kind of slow-moving projectiles, and I realized what I was actually asking for. say the Boltgun itself does feel really fucking good to fire. I know the weapons in this game are a little bit of a mixed bag, but oh. I'm trying to remember exactly the way that these fucking what was I trying to say? I'm trying to remember, I'm trying to recall exactly the way that these I haven't used my charge much. The way that the I guess chain sorting actually works, like what the inputs are there. Is that a vortex grenade? I don't remember. Happy I noticed you. I'm getting shotgun ammo. Can you give me another gun? Not that the shotgun is quite what you'd hope it'd be in this game. Oh. Gross slimy shit. Alright, here's, so, let's see, is the stream up yet? We've got a little bit. We've definitely at least got time for the level here. I don't want to watch your fucking thing. This is like just like the Imperial fortification terrain like flipped into a wall. Funny, it's like some of the shit I used to do on tabletop sim. A lot of these like look almost. A lot of the 3D sculpts, the 3D models, the sort of enemy sprites in this look almost. That's almost the 3D models. They're not fucking 3D models. The enemy sprites in this, a lot of them look kind of like what you would expect from. Like, there might be some of the model scans I've seen in like tabletop sim. Interesting, like. Oh, you fucking body blocked my grenade. Fuck you. Both things weird. How do you hold that? I don't really recall. All right, what's the timer looking like? I need to double check constantly. What the fuck is the music they have going? The fucking Miku? That's hysterical. Whatever, come what may, this is gonna be, literally who? Or just got fucking, I think I just got point blank by a plasma gun, Jesus. Wait, let me double check there's no progress this way. Oh. Not terrible. Streets are quiet. Too quiet. The stench of heresy abounds. Looks like local military defenses didn't fare too well. Listen through the hab, purify as you go. Let us check the timer again. Got 9 minutes, it says. I mean, I can just keep it running muted, right? Have word for storms, insufficient options, negligence. Fucking, I don't want to see the chat. The chat's stupid. Like, it's actively distracting for me to see that, to see Game Trailer's chat. And sensors detect no sounds of life. Oh. Oh, well, yeah, so you can shoot through that, but fuck me. Plasma gun ammo. Well, fucking clearly not. Alright, second weapon, please. I mean, the Boltgun's fun. Shouldn't for shield the servants with ignorance. Okay, that's the key we're looking for. So not a secret. A direct, in fact. Okay, 5 minutes on the clock. With that, it actually seems like kind of a decent save pot. So, we'll be back to this. In the meantime, we will move this down here. All right. I don't have full screen, but we will do this. I close that. Hey, gonna be listening to background for a bit. He's gotten back into Sulfur games, been playing that. Glad to hear about what's in the showcase though. Alright, alright. Fine. What the fuck is this music that Game Trailers has going on? I swear to God, I tuned in early to see the countdown and I heard Hatsune Miku. In whatever fucking track they had playing. Anyway. We got about 5 minutes to kill. Yeah, exciting and maybe slightly worrying time for the hobby at the moment. I have been prepping to sort of dive back in for a new edition. Which is to say I've been spending a bunch of money mostly. And I will probably spend more, though I am going to have to cut back. To like thing per paycheck, probably. And I'm gonna start building some of that shit tonight. That's part of why I'm kind of happy for the excuse to financially responsible. I mean, I have been. It's not like I've been going completely crazy. There is like a certain point with like my savings account where I do not want it to fall below this point, and that point is like enough money to get me by for a while if shit goes down. But I'm gonna start cutting back though. I want to slowly pad out to a 2,000 point army. I have like about 1,100 points worth of shit over there, but it's very awkward. Although we don't know what the 11th edition points costs are gonna be. Oh, this is not. I guess it's just. Is this like a trailer for some shit they already released? Because the countdown is not over yet. I think this is the Dawn of War 4 trailer again. Oh no, it's the new edition trailer.
Is worthless, salted by the blood and sweat of generations.
Things I'm not buying, by the way, the Armageddon Battle Force box. It seems kind of lame. And the Darker Reg looks cool, but I'm not playing either of those factions anyway.
It rises from the dust and echoes in the sky. A promise, a cacophony of endings.
Oh, it is in the trailer though. I haven't actually seen this, if I'm being honest. By the way, I remember when I was editing the necktie incident into a short, and I was like, I'm actually kind of loud on stream. So if you could tell me how that is.
Our veins burn with his wrath. Our twin hearts hammer with his rage. War is all that we know.
I won't say Mephiston is uncool. I just like louder traders anyway, so like hidden volume. Well, I've turned it down a little bit actually since then.
This world must hold. There can be no retreat. There can be no mercy. There can be no peace. There is only war.
I'm sorry, I'm not buying. I'm not buying your Battle Force box, GW. I'm already putting a ton of money into Chaos, and it's not even getting me quite where I want it to. Yep, they're redoing the boy sculpts. The Vanguard veterans look kind of lame as ever. They are updating some of these really fucking old orc kits, which is cool, I guess, but I don't collect orc. I barely even collect Drukari. I'm probably gonna get rid of all those models because I painted them so bad. Do Age of Sigmar, I'm sorry. I don't...
Hello, Warhammer fans! I'm Alana Pierce, the voice of Naira Bayrath in the upcoming Warhammer 40,000 Boltgun 2, and I am so excited to be your host for the 2026 Warhammer Skulls Showcase. Not only because we're talking about a whole bunch of games today that I am personally very excited about, but also because this is a birthday celebration. Warhammer Skulls is back for its 10th year. What originally started as a platform sale has grown into the #1 place to see world premieres.
What the
and
fuck were they even
exclusive
selling in
reveals of Warhammer
2016?
video
Were they
games
even
and
making good Warhammer games
starting
back
right now.
then?
You can enjoy a week-long promotion across a wide range of Warhammer video games on the platform of your choice. So, sit back, get
I
comfortable.
might buy
and
Rogue
ready
Trader
to
at the
immerse
moment,
yourself
but
in
I
the
don't know.
latest
I'm
and greatest
thinking
from
about
the video
again.
games
I need to
starting
invest
from
in
and Let's
the
get
army.
it.
That's where most of my leisure spending is going. Okay, this I'm interested in. This is the second. Outcat is doing another CRPG.
I beseech thee, lead us to the final reckoning, and exact our worth through thy trials. God Emperor, I beseech thee, inflame our souls to burn away the taint of doubt. We offer up all that we are, all that we do, and all that we endure. Challenge thy faithful to go beyond our limits in pursuit of thy will.
Sounds like you have a big hub.
Impel us through the inferno that cleanses and shapes us, and armor our thought against all that is foul and
I will be
vile to
honest.
humanity.
Dark Heresy has
Let
holds
us
more
not
interest than
rest
Rogue
in
Trader
false
for me.
pretense of righteousness. For duty ends only in death. We will smite humanity's
I wish we had some
foes
subtitles,
in
but we just don't.
exaltation of thee, seeking ever elusive redemption. For innocence proves nothing.
This I won't lie. Dark Heresy introduced me a little more than fucking Rogue Trader did. Oh, it's got an exclusive Aaron Dembski Bowden like novella. That's interesting. Minis and shit. That's kind of neat, but oh, is that like a statuette or is that like a mini that you could actually base and play?
What makes an artifact worthy of my collection?
Oh, fuck, it's your boy. Wait, fuck. I forgot how YouTube works. Fuck, no, I'm missing Tryson.
Of civilizations, a warrior who has rallied a world, a soul
No, go away.
that has endured hardship beyond imagining. Each exhibit a nexus moment of history. You think yourself significant? Arrogance.
Warframe ass.
Misplaced arrogance has ever been a trait of your pitiful species. Still, there may be a place for a being of such lowly origins.
I love this man. I love this man.
Exceptional.
Okay, well, I said I was interested in Rogue Trader, but holy shit. Okay, you got me. Space Marine, whatever. Don't care. Do not care, did not ask. I'm not. My simul chat like fell behind, but not that I think it's necessarily likely anyone's in there. Didn't this game look kind of bomb? Am I like completely misremembering it?
Listen up, you Gits.
I mean, I like it.
Speed Freaks is out now on
I like it
PlayStation
I mean,
5
I like it
and
conceptually.
Xbox Series X and S, with cross-play to race against Gits on any platform. So now's the time to get stuck in, lads. Not only that, but the game now has a proper level editor and workshop too, for the Met boys and Gits who like a good custom race. There's plenty of custom maps already in the workshop.
I don't want smart
for you to
performance for my
play.
PC. Go away.
Just look at these beauties. The things
people
that
don't-
can happen
okay.
playing custom maps with other Gits in multiplayer is some proper Orky madness. The Grots and Mech boys have also been busy
kind of
making
love the idea
dummies
of,
for the wagons,
building a
with plenty of
bringing-
snazzy bits
I can't
to make
speak.
a custom
I don't
fit.
have the the swagger to
Let's
speak
not
over this
forget
org.
the pit bosses. They also need snazzy gear to use. Looters and burner boys looking sharper than me chopper daisies. In Speed Freaks, yous can race all kinds of speedy and shooty wagons, like the Boomdacker Snaz wagon, truck full of boys, and the zoom-in Deathcopter. Some of these wagons is proper fast and cunning too. Just look at the Megatrack Scrapjet taking to the air, or the custom booster blaster blasting Gits from above. And many wagons can use their dash, which makes them speedy in any direction. And then the bigger wagons can get Grot to repair them, and some can even smash real heavy. The speediest, shootiest and smashiest Gits will win in Death Rally. Two mobs of the greenest orcs race to capture points and battle it out. The mob that finishes with the biggest score wins.
I'm not
all
talking much,
the
'cause how the
glory.
fuck do you...
Then there's the real fight. With big
I don't know, I'm being-
getting into
I'm
battle,
being, like-
racing each
like
other
mogged
to the end
here.
of the map. This is
not gonna
Kill
lie.
Convoy. Each mob has to protect their stomper while trying to bomb the enemy's one at the same time. Gits can get both cunning and brutal in this mode.
Smash and pass Warhammer Races go. I can't, I can't hear myself think.
Speed Freaks is the orkiest game whatever was. All you need now is a proper war.
Orcs literally do not have genitalia, so N/A. Fucking... I don't know. Oh, what's this? Another port, I guess, but... Okay, wait, is this fucking Tarkov? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Because this isn't like anything I know, I recognize. It's definitely not Warhammer. Dragon Shooter goes so hard, you can kind of feel it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know fuck about, I don't fuck all about Tarkov. Okay, I've got some Krieg guys. They're not shooting like Warhammer weapons though. And then that guy has one. That animation kind of looked bad. I'm gonna lie to you. Oh, we're in front. Oh, Rust. Okay. You can buy some like Krieger shit, like Krieg stuff, I guess, for Rust. Okay. Okay. Good old games. You can play Fire Warrior, which is dog shit. Dawn of War, which is not. Dark Trader, I guess. Yeah, I like GOG as well. Combat card still fucking exists? Really? Combat cards felt like the most like fucking like obligatory like mobile slop shit ever conceived. And they don't know how to balance the audio in their fucking trailer apparently. Oh, fucking happened again, except this time it was on only on combat cards, so I think we're okay, everybody. Yeah. And I don't know.
Hello, my name's Andy Hall. I'm the writer on the Art of Warhammer video games. I think it's for art lovers, Warhammer enthusiasts, people that kind of want to know how is a video game developed. There's this whole industry in game studios that are producing masses of concept art, and that doesn't always get published. There are a lot of art that never kind of gets to see the light of day.
Okay, kind of neat.
Allows a lot of these games, and bear in mind some of the games we cover are like nearly 30 years old. So
I don't see chances of me picking this up as being terribly high, but
sat in a dusty drawer for decades.
I do kind of appreciate this. Okay, Necron stuff.
The great sleep has ended.
Oh, this Mechanicus too.
New life has arisen.
Here's some Necrons, by the way. That's AdMax stuff.
We have called you to our world for your experience with the Xenos, known as Necrons.
I have seen how they fight. With the Omnissiah's grace, I can predict their tactics. Our legions are responding to the...
Mechanicus is Warhammer XCOM, yes.
They gather ready to march. I am accompanied by a retinue.
Target acquired. Execution doctrines in effect.
Yeah, the green guys are Necrons and all that.
Disassemble. Destroy. All worthy of my trust.
Conflicted opportunity. Such base and benighted creatures.
Purge the faithless!
They see in us the face of death. Let us become death and scour them from this
It
place.
seems like I don't think there was a Necron campaign in Mechanicus 1.
You find yourself in a complex situation.
Think
Kin of the Votan.
Oh fuck! 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 Oh fuck!
Shadows. The kin have their own objectives, Megastones. It is a
Fucking Votan. Okay.
The hopelessness of their
The dwarves are actually in something. Holy shit!
By the ancients of Mars.
Okay,
By the machine god
you
and
win.
the motive force. No logic shall permit the survival.
Maybe when we're done, I'm gonna explain exactly why this is fucking wild to me. But
try to destroy me.
okay, that's cool. That's pretty sick.
My history begins a new chapter, and yours comes to its end.
Okay, I think they just sold me this. Especially if there's a Lisa Votan campaign, I'm bought in. There were another army I was considering maybe collecting for 11th. So was Necrons actually, but I decided on Chaos Space Marines.
This face from the nightmares of the Great Sleep.
Cybercross? It's interesting they're doing a Necron campaign because they've over the past 5-6 years released like three or four books from Necron perspectives, which is interesting because they're historically kind of just a villain, kind of just a bad guy faction. Not that there aren't a lot of bad guy perspective books. There are plenty of those, but
this year I'm super excited about being involved in one of their games, and you'll be able to play it sooner than you think.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Peggy 7.
What could this mean? Oh, hello, Mr. Death Guard. Oh, I heard about this. They're doing the Vampire Survivors thing. I am mildly to moderately curious about it. Wait, is that a fucking guy in a Lean Rust tank? Also, one of those maps was on someone's painting setup. That's funny. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be Vampire Survivors with a rebrand, but oh, they're on mobile. That's exciting for someone, probably. She's a guy in a tank, apparently. Play the demo, I guess.
Peggy 18.
Oh, okay, this one I was looking forward to. Yeah, I think it's the same guy. Same guy as Survivors, so... Okay, yeah, those are Noise Marines. Okay, they are doing Slanesh in this, which is interesting, because it feels a lot of the time like... It feels a lot of the time like a fucking... Games Workshop is kind of embarrassed of Slanesh. Granted, I'm not seeing any demonettes here, but... Not in quite their full glory, though. Like you don't really see Slanesh stuff in video games terribly often. Like, currently, I haven't played Rogue Trader. Because it's like the one that deals with a lot of sexual imagery, you sometimes get the chance that... Okay, I was saying this earlier while I was playing Boltgun, but these... It seems like the sprites are actually based off the mini, like certain minis, and you really get that impression here, like when I was looking at those Poxwalkers. What the fuck was that? Is that a giant chain axe swinging down? Also, imagine... Hey, I was just playing that. It's on mobile, apparently. The Chaos God called the fastest than Zinch. You got really close with Zinch this time. Much better than, like, Zinch or whatever you said before last time. You was missing a T. Yeah. I was actually thinking a little bit about, and Chris, we're gonna go back to just playing Boltgun after this, so I can keep talking about
doubling up
this.
the firepower this time around with a new playable character, Naira Verath. I had the absolute honor of voicing this incredibly
I'll let her
cool
talk.
sister of the Adeptus Sororitas, who joins the battle alongside returning character, the epic Malum Kaido. I have done a fair bit of voice acting over the last 7 or so years, but getting to play Naira is especially surreal for me. I've been reading Warhammer books since I was about 13. And I just never imagined that I would get to have any part in this universe, so she's just extra special to me. And I really hope that you all love her as much as I do. You can actually go meet her right now, since the Boltgun 2 demo is officially available to play.
Well, fuck,
go check it
okay.
out.
Well, we're gonna finish the
After
first
you
game
finish
first,
watching
but...
Skulls, obviously, since we're basically just getting started.
Okay, I forget. I think this is already a thing, but I don't care. Can you need to hit the drums this hard, guy? I can't hear myself. kind of cool the Sanguinore's there. I'm guessing like the big thing is we're gonna get a couple more faction trailers for Dawn of War 4. This is some other shit. Yeah, anyway, if you're still here after this just to watch me play Boltgun, I can maybe go into a little bit of how each of these sort of Chaos guys work. Alright. Oh. Okay. Chaos Gate. And Warhammer Classics. Timeless City Games return.
Their legends were written across worlds and ages.
There's no fucking way Battlefield Gothic is a classic at this point. Don't do that to me.
Celebrate them.
Don't do that to me. That was a fantasy guy. You can't say that. Fire Warrior. I'm out. Battlefield Gothic can't be a classic. Come on, that was like 2 years ago, right? Yeah. Number 2. Another one I need to finish.
Timeless video games return. Warhammer
I thought
Classics
you could still just
available
get
now
Dawn of War
on
Anniversary
Steam.
on Steam. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Alright. Oh, is this 40k Total War stuff? I haven't seen any of the footage of 40k Total War. I have no idea how that's going to work. Oh. Okay. Right as I kind of drop out of this game.
Hello everyone, I am Mikael
They're
Eriksson,
making it.
game director of Helldivers 2. Today I am very excited to announce a collaboration between Helldivers 2 and Warhammer 40,000 for an upcoming legendary warbond. For those of you who haven't enlisted yet, Helldivers 2 is a high-octane 4-player co-op shooter where you fight as a Helldiver for democracy and the glory of Super Earth. Your mission? To liberate the galaxy from evil, oppressive aliens threatening our way of life. At Arrowhead, we believe these two worlds fit perfectly together. And as a studio full of die-hard Warhammer fans, we are beyond thrilled to see this legendary warbond come to life. We look forward to revealing more later this year.
Okay,
and until then, see you
I feel like the
all
Tempestus
on the
stuff would be kind of aesthetically congruent, but otherwise, I don't know. By the way, I'm sure it's going to make a fucking $1 so...
How cool is that? Warhammer 40,000 pairing with Helldivers 2 is just such a perfect collaboration, but that's not all. Next up, we have news from the planet Kronos and an update from the team at Creative Assembly, who are also celebrating their very own 10th anniversary this year for Total War Warhammer.
Warhammer 1 was in 2016, god fucking damn.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war.
Okay, so...
And on the distant world of Kronos,
how the
it
fuck does this
reignites
work?
once more. A world scarred by ages past, harboring relics of power long forgotten.
I don't know, well, it's just a
4
couple of these
armies,
trailers.
1 war. The Space Marines, the Adeptus Mechanicus,
Next up looks
the
cool.
Orcs, the Necrons. Duty, knowledge.
Wait, is the Pixelart Destroyer that big?
Annihilation. The next chapter begins September the 17th. But on Kronos, war does not end with a single campaign. Over time, the conflict deepens, beginning this fall with Crusade mode. a living campaign of conquest where every decision matters, every victory reshapes the battlefield, and every loss echoes across the war. Build your army, dominate the map, command leaders and armies.
The gameplay, yeah.
On Cronus, the war never ends.
This is Dawn of War.
Then
What am I talking
Crusade
about?
and Last Stand grow deadlier with the addition of Lord Armnock and Guzcutter. Forge, play,
Is this
and
Jonathan
share your
Keeble?
own battles with the mission editor. Return to Aurelia, homeworld of the Blood Ravens,
Is this
where
fucking
ancient relics
is this fucking
ignite
Jonathan
deadly
Keeble
new
narrating this?
conflicts. And finally, the war is reborn. A new campaign, a new force rises. One planet, endless war. Cronus remembers only victory.
I think the AdMech, I think the AdMech stuff looks cool. I'm not as interested in playing Space Marines or Orcs. What is this? What am I looking at? What are we doing? What's happening? No, I mean, I can't. I don't care. I was being like. I would say, very strange world we're living in, where there's a market for this. Like, a very different world from even when I started the hobby in 2018, 2019, to say nothing of comparison with anything else, really. Guys, do you want a Dark Angel's chair? Good, okay. Like, I think I'm fine, but thanks. Okay, more Necron shit. They've been pushing Necron recently, and like even after they well after they had their whole big thing in 9th. This looks like Tacticus. I don't care anymore. It's like, oh man, the Lions and Tacticus. Okay. I don't care. Who gives a fuck? I hope Ricky, I do hope Ricky leaves his VOD up, because I want to see his reaction to stuff like the Photon being Kinding and Mechanicus 2. That's fucking sick. Marketing stuff for teenagers, how the market has changed, maybe it's gotten older, so they can sell more practical things like furniture or socks. I guess, it's also just like shit expanded a lot during COVID, so we can do shit like YouTube's figures now, I guess. It's also like a gaming chair. That's a little bit on the juvenile end. Everything about Tacticus looks cheap, I'm sorry. Spring season.
This is my only chance to atone. Then be sure you don't waste it.
Welcome to this new series of Trazen Tesseract.
Yeah, I'm working with Play on Tabletop.
Oh no! Oh!
We wanted to make this a momentous occasion.
No, I'm not signing up for fucking Warhammer Plus. That's what I just realized that's what this is.
It's got detail everywhere. It's just awesome. pick one of your 3 brushes. Excellent. That's the only brush you can use for the next hour.
Oh. Their sub-service, they mail you an exclusive model once every million years, and also you get a bunch of video stuff. I have no particular interest in paying for it.
I, Bashiva the White Tiger.
It's fantasy stuff, so I don't care that much, but it's Cathay, so I kind of do care.
The Tiger Court stands within Grand Cathay, sworn ally to the Iron Dragon of the Western Provinces. In exchange, Cathay's enemies become our prey, devouring, mortal, and ruinous. With claw and honor, we earn the dragon's favor, leading Shengyang's armies.
I do enjoy Warhammer 3 quite a bit, but it's one of those games that I can't get back into because it's like my mods are gonna be broken.
By Kamau's grace, this oath I swear. At the dragon's roar.
No fear, all your mods are not up. Your mods have not been updating for the past year. One fear. Okay. If we're on the creative assembly bag. Okay, more Armageddon shit.
Swarm across our world. The hives, the regions,
or is this just like, yes,
the entire subsector bleeds.
Is this just like, hey guys, we're redoing the Steel Legions? You already kind of knew that.
No retreat. This world belongs to humanity. We will drive the invaders back, and this old man will make Gazgul pay for every.
Oh, that's Yarrick. I don't care anymore.
Taken upon Armageddon. The Emperor demands it. I demand it.
Oh, that's Yarrick. I don't care anymore. God, I'm gonna. Part of me also wants to just go watch other people's like VODs because there's been some misses, but there have been some hits. I'm so happy about the Leagues of Otan being in Mechanicus 2. I never thought I'd see the day.
Now, as always, we have saved some of the best for last. Space Marine 2 gets a big update, something is stirring in Darktide, and an old favorite gets a sequel. And something else is sneaking around in the shadows too.
Okay, there might not be any World War 40k stuff.
We have lost contact with the Mechanicus facility in the Kadaku swamps. Purge the Xenos and reclaim the facility.
Yep, there is like a good amount of Space Marine 2 post game I need to dig into.
Seek out the remaining eyes. The barrier defies us still. Let us visit death upon our enemy.
Heroic Variant Parax. This sort of white Scarzy curved chain sword. They have curved swords. Curved swords.
Brothers, we put an end to this together.
Beach mode update with the new Fountain Sons boss, right?
We are the war machines of the Emperor. Efficient, deadly, and unyielding.
I don't care enough about the Iron Hands to pick this up. I don't think most people do.
What is it to be a Space Marine? What is it to be death? Keep fighting, brothers! Do not lose focus.
Yep, that went live. We're not playing it. We don't have time.
Our mission calls us to Avarax. A world besieged by an alien threat. The enemy presence is expected to be overwhelming. Engage with extreme
What the fuck am I looking at?
Lay waste to your foes.
What am I looking at?
Go forth, Space Marines, and bring glory.
This is gonna be like Donkey, right? It's some like experience, I think, that you need to like go to. But probably not even gonna be good. Those grapes are already sour, I'm telling you what. Oh, Skitari tomorrow. Come on, it has to be happening, right? That is a Valkyrie. That is not a fucking... Wait. That appears to be a servo skull. Wait. It's happening. Maybe. I don't know what a fucking radium carbine looks like firing, I'm gonna be honest. Or a whatever the fuck they use. Oh. How percent? Yeah, you're not. I doubt it's fully immersive. Oh fuck, happened. It's real. Okay, well, absolutely no. Well, talk about how I'm trying to be more frugal and just give me a bunch of shit I absolutely must spend money on. Thanks. I feel you.
If I would have to describe the Skitari class in one word, I would probably say cryptic.
The class that I've been wanting to make for years.
Fantasy pleasing.
The hype is real.
Hi, my name is Victor Magnusson. I'm the design director for Darktide. So the inspiration for bringing Skitari to Darktide was actually...
I think this is what people wanted back when Hearthstone was added.
Imagine, or it was part of the sort of initial ideas when we started talking about classes for Darktide. Mechanicus, something Mechanicus related was always on top of our list. It then later turned into Skitari, but Mechanicus themed we always wanted to do for Darktide.
My name is Gunnar Kolnitz, and I am the lead class designer.
Guy's got like a black metal shirt on.
I am responsible for the talent tree and the abilities, as well as...
Darktide, that's another one I'm going to pick up. I've still got the itch, I'm not going to lie. New edition coming out soon.
Multiple roles, or can play a variety of roles in the gameplay experience. We've tried to make it able to fit any composition. So, well, because of the sort of the lore, they are being built towards a certain purpose. We want the players to be able to build their characters towards certain purposes as well, and these purposes could fit any role, basically.
My name is Matte Rusk, and I'm art director here on Darktide. Staying true to the visual identity of 40K has always been a cornerstone in Darktide's visual development. I don't see that as a big change from going from class to class or from when we did the main game.
Certainly stand out in the lineup.
I think the stakes has been higher than this time around. We're dealing with a very important part of the lore right now, and we have tried our best to stay as true as possible to what the Skitari is.
I'm Juan Martinez.
You can see the light counter
I'm the
coming up.
Producer on Darktide. What I'm most excited about players getting their hands on Skitari is that they get to experience the Adeptus Mechanicus and specifically the Skitari from a perspective that players have never seen before. Darktide really brings it down into their grimy world.
Yeah,
on a
playing Second Star is
perspective
easy
that
'cause as
hasn't
far
been
as I
seen
can
before,
tell,
and I think
they're not like complete robots, but they do, like, a lot of times when they're fighting, allow themselves to be overridden and like be controlled as if they were a robot, and they're just fine with that. Like, that's like part of their thing. I think that's how they work, right? I don't know.
Vinny escapes cage. Vinny kills slaves.
Oh, we're doing like a Skaven Styx Master of Shadows thing.
Vinny kills slaves.
I am mild to moderately interested, but I'm not a huge fantasy guy. Insofar as I am fantasy, I'm the fantasy. I am a Skaven fan now.
Vinny escapes cage. Vinny kills slaves. Vinny ascends. Vinny escapes cage. Vinny kills slaves. Vinny ascends. Vinny.
I assume this is more of a Styx or Dishonored, because Skaven tend to be very murdery, but actual Age of Sigmar game, okay. Oh no, this is something else entirely. This looks like fucking Darkest Dungeon. Something deathless now.
Peggy 18.
The Xenos descend upon our worlds with claw and teeth.
Okay, what is this?
The alien
Some Gene Stealers.
worlds, our lives.
Wait.
Our
Wait.
Against this unending
This looks kind of cheap.
tide, we make our stand.
But if they're doing like a Death Watch thing, Death Watch might not be killed. They might not be dead. Chaos Gate Death Watch. Chaos Gate returns with a brand new sequel. Okay, that's interesting. Death Watch is getting a game, because for a little bit there it was looking unclear, like
For the enemies
they might be killing off Death Watch as an army, it looked like. But they're like trying to promote them now, so maybe not. Also, when like a fucking no, that's not generally how GW works. They're usually trying to sell you shit.
What a showcase and what a finish. I am so stoked to have been part of this year's Skulls. Not only celebrating 10 years, but also considering this incredible...
No 40k Total War stuff, that's fine.
I've got so many games to wishlist and a Boltgun 2 demo to play. Plus, don't forget about the week-long sales. It is a good time to be a Warhammer video game fan. Of course, you can learn more about any of the games featured in today's showcase and where you can play them by visiting...
Well, I'm definitely getting Mechanicus 2, I'm definitely getting Boltgun 2. Dawn of War 4 maybe, depends on how the budget works out.
Choice to take advantage of the awesome promotions running this week on all your favorite
Anyway.
Warhammer video games. Thanks so much for watching.
Alright. There was some so-so stuff, but I was pretty satisfied. I'm gonna go back to the game. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. And then as we go, if you're still around, there are maybe discussions to be had about some of the stuff that's ongoing. Alright. I don't know if you're still there, but we're gonna boot Boltgun back up. New thing on Discord as well. Alright. Glance at it. Alright. I actually do want to return to sulfur at some point, but I don't know, I'm still on this kick. Wait, no, wrong game. Yeah. I've been getting in my shorts feed a couple times recently. Anyway. We're talking about, the dynamics of falling to Chaos Gods, and I remember specifically because you were talking about, you asked the somewhat odd question of whether Space Marines ever allow themselves to become Chaos Corrupted, and it's like, each of these four kind of has something to offer you if you're, in the right mindset, and mind you, this is not a setting where a lot of people enjoy their lives as they are, so the idea of, like, something different, even if it gets really fucking weird, isn't, like, totally out of consideration. Here's the shotgun. This feels like there should be a secret around here. Yeah, it is. But like, Khorne the Blood God will make you good at fighting for one, but also, he'll make you better at fighting at least, but also he offers purpose, a very, very simple purpose, which is kill, and it's like, it's simple, it's self-explanatory, there's no politics to it, and that is like valuable in a certain way. I really want to get that. That's valuable in a certain way to a certain kind of person, right? Mostly a space, especially if you're like a space marine who is like literally built to fight. And the kind of orcs whole thing. Do they have any connection to him? It's not unheard of, but no. The way the orcs, there's a couple of things. Like one, the way the orcs work is that the way they work psychically is they kind of exist almost in a closed system amongst themselves, which makes it hard for other things to get in. This is kind of also the reason why like the paint colors and shit work. It's that sort of acting, but also, orcs enjoy fighting in the same way someone that we know might enjoy getting on a roller coaster. It's a little bit different. Like, this is what their species has decided to do instead of play football or whatever. So it's not quite the same. So instead they've got their own two gods, Gork and Mork, who are apparently somewhere in the warp just perpetually beating the shit out of each other. It's gotta be like someone to knock this down, right? But so yeah, it's some power and a very simple purpose, especially if you're tired of politics. Zincha, on the other hand, gives you power to make the world into what you want it to be, chiefly through magic, but also through sort of political cunning. That's sort of the main sort of outstretched hand of him. Nurgle also has an element of purpose. His very, like, in a world as grimdark as this, his very nihilistic sort of everything dies, everything rots idea does have its appeal. But he also offers freedom from pain. You will become a bloated thing full of insects and fucking rotting from the inside, but you won't feel it. In fact, you won't feel it when someone then shoots you either. Like, yeah, and that's a funny thing. I don't know if I've ever told you this, but Nurgle servants are really different from the others in the sense that most of them are very happy, and when they like give you fucking and when they come and give you like cancer and diarrhea or whatever, they seem to genuinely believe they are doing you a favor, and that you'll be happy and you'll join, and a piper will come up and start playing like little music, and his little guys run around like dancing and playing with each other as you like turn into mush. And of course, Slanesh represents the extremes of sensation. That is what you can give you. You will feel better. You will feel more. You will feel pain and pleasure, and pain as pleasure, and not like in all like the sexual ways that implies, but also like you're gonna see colors that you didn't know existed, man. Like man neutral. I'm talking mostly to the Space Marine here. Just like full fucking embrace of euphoria. A lot of the sort of Slanesh corrupted Marines use sonic weapons that don't direct themselves because they want to get hit by the blowback. Is it even worth it if you aren't blowing out your own eardrums? And then you won't blow out your own eardrums because they're like souped up. You can keep doing it. Might be overstimulating though. Well, if it isn't, then it's not. If it isn't, then it's not worth doing. It's sort of the idea. So yeah, each of them. If you're in like a world where you're expected to like work in a like smog-ridden factory 18 hours a day from the age of 11 to 35, which is about when you'll get lung cancer and die. Like, why not, right? Even if you're gonna be low on the totem pole, why not? This feels like progress. I'm gonna go the other way. some people are better off to join them just for the love of the game. Yes, because well, each of those things has an appeal, right? Especially if you're very well off, then it's very easy to almost accidentally end up in Slaanesh territory. But the other ones too. If you're a fighter who's really good at what you do, well, that's either Khorne or Slaanesh, because you might get absorbed in the fighting, or you might get absorbed in the pursuit for being the best possible, and those are Khorne and Slaanesh respectively. And that's why they kind of hate each other, because they impede on each other in that way in some cases. I'm probably gonna paint my Chaos Space Marines. I'm almost certainly, I think, gonna paint my Chaos Space Marines as Black Legion though. We're actually the Chaos Space Marines here. They're interesting. The thing he deals in is intrigue and lies. Yes. So if you think, man, the place I'm in sucks, which it probably does, I should find some way to change it through activism or whatever. The changer is listening. But the Black Legion are say they're interesting. A lot of people would disagree with me because they are kind of the default. But yeah, they're, I guess I'd say the main bad is the Chaos Space Marines, but their whole thing is they really hate the Imperium. A lot of various Chaos entities are willing to help them, to help them sort of cause havoc to it, just because that causes a lot of pain and suffering, and that benefits all of them in one way or another. So they take the help, but they don't trust them. They have a very sort of tense enemy of my enemy relationship with a lot of the demons they're sort of involved with. In theory, usually in a lot of cases it's like, yeah, you say that, but you're actually totally under the thumb and you just are in denial. That is half true in this case. Depends on who you're talking about. But just because they're kind of the generalist faction, and I'm trying to build kind of a little bit of everything army, they're the ones that I'm probably gonna build towards. Well, not build towards. Like, that's how I'm gonna paint that's how I'm gonna end up painting my stuff. Even though they are considered a little bit boring by some. I've got a couple books about them. You can read Talon of Horus and Black Legion. Sounds awesome. I haven't really started building yet. I'm probably gonna do that tonight. But I'm gonna need to move all my computer shit to do it, so it's kind of like... How'd I get turned around? Oh, okay. I think I see the path here. It's you have the split route, and you sort of converge on a key. I see. I forgot where we were for a minute there. Shotgun isn't actually bad on them, despite the strength toughness differential. Like, I'm trying to think, because right now my all the points are getting changed at the start of 11th edition, but right now my points values are kind of awkward, so I do need to buy at least a couple of things if I want to play like good 1,000 point games, and then another good chunk of money away from being able to put together a proper 2,000 point list, which is considered the standard. Though lots of people, although it's 1,000 is still like a playable game mode. I'm not entirely sure how that expansion goes. I can't recall how I know there's a way to hold the chainsword for a minute, but I just forget it. They're out. I don't dislike this shotgun as much as I thought I did. Kind of shows its value despite its low toughness. Low strength, rather. Like, wait, is there like a big skip here? But no. Just a button. It's like directly below. I do kind of remember this arena. I think we might have had some trouble with it. It's up here. Be thorough. Whoa. Well, there's no fall damage anyway. Plasma gunners can... which I suppose they should. Oh. Yeah, I will say the demons, because demons tend to have kind of low toughness, that's kind of, shotgun kind of makes the case there. Although, I don't know, I still don't know if it's objectively better than... It's just, firing with the main gun. Typically, like, AR-style weaponry tends to sort of bend games around itself. Must be said. There's like kind of stuff up there. Oh, the plasma gun's in the middle there. Maybe that would be helpful. Alas. Kill him apparently. Oh well, not quite too late. Identified containing source of hand contamination. I remember, like, there's bits of this section I remember happening later that are we're already kind of hitting. So the chapter one might be, like, short, actually. I'm not terribly sure. That's an ending door. How's our secret hunting? Not great. It's fine. The only available road is through the Ham's mausoleum. Tread carefully through these sacred bones. Who knows what spirits you might awaken. Alright. It says mash, so... Does it also work for right-clicking? Oh, hello, Nerdlings. These are the ones that, whenever the fucking ugly, awful, like, sad zombie things march around, you can see these guys just kind of playing around, like, in the area. a fucking waste. Quiet so far, mostly. Might have been a better time to grab that. They come many, including the ones that have the fucking little plague marine helmets. Alright. Hey, this got. I feel like I'm like doing a scavenger hunt for these guys sometimes. I got the purple key, right? Like, well, red rather. I can just look. Okay, I'm sure for personnel design samples instructions. Those plasma shots travel at like fucking this plasma shots travel like the speed of death. I don't know why I'm constantly getting got by them. Yeah, it is just mashing. Okay, it's kind of whatever. I'm not catching everything the skull actually says. Again, I'm like surviving, but I'm kind of getting owned, honestly. Feels like. I'm not even sure what that killed. I just know there was a big volume of fire coming from that way. Hey, this is not going great. I lost track of the others. Oh, that should gross little hallway there. Okay, let's... This is backtracking. I believe this was progress. Here? Seems right. Oh, yep, I was right. I was like, I remember this place, like, I think I have vague memories of this place becoming an arena again. As you sort of loop around. Let's see here. There is, it's active boss when you're doing decent stuff over max health. I think max health is 200 in this, I think. A little bit odd. I mean, it's a little bit odd as in it's not immediately intuitive. I don't think it's that strange, really. That's all? Thought there was a bigger fight here. Okay. I need to be reminded which way we're actually fucking going. This is a secret, so not here. Right, fine. Oh, okay, I guess I got wrong exactly where we even came from. That would be why. Let's see. I feel like, okay, let's see here. Let's see. That kind of thing has become one of my default sort of filler phrases because it's like kind of engagement with the game, but it's just nebulous enough to fuck. That didn't hurt that much actually. Now we're back to good order. It's located. Hero experience interred. Exit below. Well, now we definitely gotta clear this place out. We have fucking Rot God in the fucking sacred graves. That was embarrassing. Why is my like screen like still like red? Any more surprise plasma gunners? No, but there is that. There is also another surprise plasma gunner. So, you know. Oh, thank you. Okay. I need to start using my hotkeys more. It's causing me all kinds of issues. There we go. Hello, Venom Blaze. How are you? Did you just find the stream? Where'd you come from, if I may ask? Alright. We are currently... Great, just bought the game. Yep. Was it by chance the people coming out that pushed you in that direction? I didn't even realize we were going to get a demo today. But I never actually finished this game, so I don't want to move right in. It's cool it's cool that it seems like Boltgun 2 is going to have like the entirety of Chaos Undivided represented. Particularly Celestial, I was always kind of like, yeah, they're never gonna actually put that stuff in a video game. It's not Total War where you're kind of, after a certain point, pushed to have everything. I'm really struggling with these guys. Like, someone else in Blue Sky excited with the Dark Side announcement? I imagine, yeah. People were hoping for this. I remember there were some people. Is the game long enough? It's got some meat to it. It's like, it's not like from all I can tell, it's not like substantially longer than like Dusk or anything. But I mean, I think there's like a good amount of meat if you I don't know, it's certainly longer than like Doom 2. I just simply made about the game a while ago. What are your thoughts on that, if I may ask? He wasn't huge on it, which I think is fine. And he didn't know what this was, which meant he had to deal with the fans of it. So it does whatever. He was like... He was just like, it's kind of a lot like the newer Doom games, including some of the stuff he doesn't like about them. And I'm like, alright, that's fine. I thought it was like fine, I think, but where the fuck are we going? I know there's a navigation button, but only as a last resort. It would have been useful. Have you seen it? But thoughts on the new Animal Farm movie? It looks, I haven't seen it. I won't see it. You know what you want me to say? Like, what? What the fuck? It's like... It seems like one of the most easily adaptable fucking, like, movies ever. It's, like... Not that complicated. It's got, like, it's... Then later I have to show you things you already knew about it, but don't want to say what it is. Okay. I don't know what to say. I don't really know what to say, though. It seems insane and real bad. I don't want to use my, like, special, like, limited ammo on these fucking guys. But they are enough of a problem that just meleeing through them isn't necessarily a good idea. Not the way that melee works in this. You're not doing sweeps. So bad. I've seen you haven't keeping up with this. Apparently not even bad. It's good. It's such a, like, the Troller Smurfs movie. I heard it, like... I can't remember the exact details, but it basically had its production, like, hijacked by someone with, I guess, a different set of priorities, you might say. What difficulty is this? This is hard. This is second hardest. Spaceballs 2 coming out also looks bad. Well, granted, given I haven't heard a fucking thing about it, like, yeah, man, I don't know. Is the movement similar to Dusk? Not really. You've got a very... You have a certain kind of, rumbly quality that is probably closest to how you move in Doom Eternal, with the added sort of caveat to that you have multiple built-in, like, lunges. But it's not like Dusk where you just are very, very fast and then you B-hop. You can almost B-hop, but I don't even feel like it's making me go much faster. Compared to just like the game's sprint. Get used to that. Yeah. I think the music just looped, but that was quite ominous. Alright, fine, I'll use your fucking nav thing. Yeah, visually, it reminds me slightly more of a medieval, but also all of the enemies look like photographs of an actual painted mini. The bridge connects to the bridge connects to the Magistrate's Bastion. It's been heavily fortified against the demonic invasion, but is no longer under Imperial control. Push forward and clear it. Like, I'm sure someone can identify the precise Citadel paints used on each of these guys. Hello. I don't think it's that much of a problem. It's just Swellman, but I guess your job is to not to make judgments. If you were doing that, you'd be heretical. The thing screaming heretic. You can taunt. You have the T button. Doesn't do anything. Wouldn't just the act of fighting the Chaos Gods attract Korn's influence? You do need to have. Yes, kind of. At the very least, he doesn't mind that you're doing it, particularly. But I guess the sort of difference is, like, it's like, I love killing my enemies. I love the sensation of the life leaving their eyes. Like that's easy to slip into that, and that will get you towards porn. But the fuck no. But the sort of thing about like if you keep the attitude of like, I like when there were fewer Chaos Worshippers, I'm going to go make it so there are fewer than there were at the start of the day. That's not completely safe, but it's a little bit safer. My Space Marines getting vacations, usually if you do it non-stop for a while, you can inevitably fall towards other corners, depending on your mindset. I mean, they have, like, downtime, but, like, Space Marines wouldn't, like, a lot of Space Marines wouldn't even know what to fucking do with a vacation, honestly. Like, they... the idea is that they, kind of exist as a tool to fulfill a particular duty, and they will do it. They have personalities and all, but it's very... There's a certain single-mindedness in a lot of them. And when that starts to fall apart for one reason or another, that's where things get spicy. I know there were some similar stories. We're still made a short surface from getting one to showcase, like, what would that look like? Do you even know what to do during one? There's a video on by Chrono the Harlequin about how Space Marines handle how different Space Marines handle their off time, which I can I'll link to you. But yeah, like, it's like, a lot of times the Ultramarines, which are the blue ones that are in everything, because they're interested in, like, making sure things run well much more than a lot of the others, they will have to attend, like, formal functions and shit, which they don't enjoy doing. But there's some things like that, but generally no, they have no fucking sense of vacation. But yeah, they think that their job is to just non-stop be fighting and protecting humanity. Humanity in the abstract, mind you. Most, with some exceptions, most don't think they have obligations to individual humans whatsoever. Or even any particular group or planet's worth of humans. They fight to protect the idea of humans more than anything. And that's another way things can get, like, weird. Is when, like, that, like, sort of like that sort of grates against something else. What series was more common like Marvel, DC, and Magic the Gathering? It's kind of just a case of when things last long enough, they start to build on each other. Like, if you deep dive into like Doctor Who enough, you get a lot of that shit. But you get a lot of stuff, but it's also kind of because of the nature of that series all over the place. Things aren't sort of woven together in quite the same way. Well, I guess that's, like, when you look at how Magic is handled, like, Magic the Gathering is handled, you probably have a not dissimilar effect there. At least I would think. And like the lore is messy, mind you. There's like a lot of weird stuff about like when certain things appeared, or like if the characters dying and then being involved in things that happened long after their death. And stuff like it's messy because there's like they've got like 15 different authors who they will regularly go to for book stuff. And okay, to be fair, I don't know, besides maybe Star Wars, any other fucking franchise that has as many tie-in books as this one. I will say that. You can get them on Audible. You should. I can recommend some shit. But the cool. They're cool. No, that's fine. I thought you said... I heard you weren't, like, super into audiobooks, which, I mean, it's fine. You can also get them as just books. You have also linked me the trailer for Spaceballs too. Right. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that lag spike? Okay. I can give you some. I can start you something fun, but anyway. Let's not worry so much about that. There's always just you know, people get smarmy about it, but there's always like YouTube. like, I'm thinking about it, and for, like, how kind of niche the series has been for most of its existence, I genuinely don't know anything with as many fucking tie-in books. I'm like now that I'm zooming out, I'm like, wait, how did this even happen? How is the prequel series like 60 odd books long? How did that happen? Like, it doesn't even feel like it should be like viable. And I don't know if it is, but they did it. Here's Halo, but a ton. Halo doesn't beat it, I don't think. But Halo does have a lot. Halo does have a fair amount, though. It's known for in more normally circles. Yeah. We're gonna get the heavy bolter in a minute. That hit. Yeah, but like there's some like fun stuff you could potentially start yourself on too. Like I recently read The Infinite and the Divine, which is just kind of about a couple of old Necrons feuding. And the power of the Warhammer CP even the canon is very odd. Yeah, I don't. Everything is pretty high scale in Warhammer because they're trying to sell it to in plastic mostly. Which never reflects its actual power, of course it can't. But you do get. But it is fun. It's sort of a consequence of how this emerged, because you're trying to give the sense that any battle anyone's ever fought on a table probably kind of could have happened, and for that you need like incredible scale. So it's almost like things got so crazy, almost like emergently. Which is kind of interesting. We are on 1 health. Fuck, I can't fucking deal with this. This kind of thing I was finding like how media comes about really interesting. Yeah, like 40K started out as a fantasy spin-off and it was much sillier. One particular game I really like at some point. Interesting. He would have killed himself with his own grenade there, actually. Threw a little bit of ammo. It'd be the highest power universe possible. I mean, what the fuck? Like, what does anyone even do in it? Also, fucking shitty battle shonen already exists. Anyway. I think the thing that like makes 40K not particularly feel like power scaling like to me though is the fact that there is like yes, it does have some of the highest power stuff you can find, but also there's stuff at every scale, and you can find stories at every scale. Like there's an entire spin-off game about we picked a random planet, here's what the gang wars there are like. And granted, those are much higher power than you would expect from gang wars at the very least, but so you can find like stories about like billions upon billions of people dying, fate of the galaxy stakes. There is also like detective stories about one guy chasing down another guy. Like it's very like normal guys mostly. And it's all super high stakes stuff get boring after a bit. Yep. And there are sort of periods throughout the game's history where GW does not remember that lesson as well as it could, but generally we've got a good amount of variety. Need some health, like any health. Okay, it does give me a save here. Okay. It's alright. These plasma gunners, they keep fucking getting me. I didn't even see this here. Might have made things easier. I mean, I could swear there were way more guys there, but that's time, but you know. Oh no. You turned on Luigi mode. Well, that would be something. Easy mode is now selectable. Alright. So I'm not doing great secret hunting. Keep your strengths to your enemy's toughness value? I refuse. Venerable Bastion, the Magistrate's Bastion. The information we need will be here somewhere. Now all you have to do is get inside. Shouldn't be too hard. Looks like the heretics have managed it. That did actually land somewhere that it matters. That guy just does not have a face, I noticed just now. I keep forgetting there's even a sprint in this. Because it's a little bit unnatural looking. make a war game? Enter the Gungeon. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, if they land the hit, this happens. That's painful. It's like an interesting gameplay adaptation, but it's also really fucking annoying. Oh, what the fuck is happening with you? Don't care, you're dead. We're having a game with the gameplay of Isaac. Huh. I'm like thinking on that. Back in my brain. These means that the Tyranid or Necron thing on this thing. Necron, Tyranids are like not individually sentient, so I guess technically a good chunk of Necrons aren't, but it's more workable. Cut the new Warhammer game. Yeah, I'm not as sure about the Isaac one. I struggle to imagine anything else as a direct Isaac clone. Besides, I guess, like, but yeah. I meant to melee. Now this looks climactic. No, I really give you some fucking leeway with that. See, I just tried to right-click for a grenade. I don't even know where I picked that up. Like, I know Fire Warrior was bad, and that was a billion years ago. I think we're if we're talking about the, like, Warhammer games I want to play, I think we're ready for a new fucking attempt at a Tau game. Like my weird, my most sort of out of pocket idea for Warhammer game is, remember the fucking Rogue Trader expansion, the Necron guy I was really hyped to see in it. His whole thing is he runs a planet-sized museum of everything, and it's just constantly stealing shit to put in it. And I'm like, I want a tycoon game, like a management game about that. Tycoon sounds awesome. I'm gonna think Space Hulk is a gamer. Well, I mean, Space Hulk's a fucking, like, derelict. You're not building those, but yeah, I think a fleet management games like that, like Battlefield Gothic 2 had a little bit of that, but it was kind of like bare bones and weird. Right. Okay. LobCorp style game, you are like a new faction with career anomalies and members of various factions study them. 21st engineer, lost knowledge, tech. I don't think that would go over well, but there might be like a way to sell that. People would find it to be a very weird addition to the world. Bear in mind, reverse engineering lost knowledge and technology. have you know, all knowledge was placed there by the machine god, and you really think, and it's there to be rediscovered, but reverse engineer, you really think you can just fucking fiddle with it until you can figure it out? You think you can invent things? You think you're better than God? We're going to kill you. You think you can just, like, invent new technology? That's not how that works. We're gonna kill you. I say that there's a guy who's pretty high up in the Mechanicus right now who doesn't think like that at all, and it annoys me because I think that's one of the most interesting things about them. But he's not the leader because that's still the general opinion. Where did I even get the Red King? Thanks to Ultra recently. I don't think you really gave it a chance when you still showed it to me. I've still got some fucking stuff to do with stuff to do in Layer 8 actually. And I never like really sort of came back to. All those levels are so long. I forget if you were there for that stream for any amount of time. I'm sure you've seen a bit of stuff from it around. Need some newer stuff, actually. I don't think I've seen anything from Layer 8. Okay, well, you have fun with that. I'm not saying anything. The Power Wash Sim thing, that's Layer 7. Actually. The grenade did some weird shit there. What's the secret level for Layer 8, if I may ask? Not implemented yet. And then, Layer 9 is going to be the super boss, so... It's going to be the third super boss, so... No, like... It'll be the last, gimmick secret level. Gotta be doable, right? Yeah. Not a secret, though. If you really don't know what layer 8's about, then you're in for some shit. Genuinely, like, unfathomable kind of what was done there. I'm getting back in analog horror, and they're now teeny toy ripoffs, which is fun. Yeah. I've been away from the scene for a minute now. A lot of reasons. A lot of, like, Angel Engine with the AI shit, and I don't know, just little spurts of time where I've lost my horror palette a little bit. I wouldn't mind doing another one soon, though. I think I'm a little bit more ready for it. I swear there was another blue, and it might have fallen down. I don't want to go down there. See, raise up for stream relatively soon. Yeah. Yeah, that's where you went. Although I think that's from the other one. I had to say some shit. This, yeah, again, I'm trying to remember some of this. I don't even know if all this fucking parkour is what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'll have this. No armor. Yeah, it's something. Oh, that here we are. I keep forgetting when I keep like not noticing I'm grabbing keys. Alright, finale arena, or it might just sort of shepherd me out. I don't know. We're on 3 keys, so there can't be a ton. This game's soundtrack is kind of all over the place when you think of like the weird sort of dad rock that was in the main menu, and then what you're hearing now. Body blocked. There was some like that just reminded me. The things so recently terrible crypto games are that I send you at some point. Yeah, I never ended up watching those videos, and there's some recent stuff that's like some stuff that's been like happening that's like I don't know. I don't know, this cut, like, I guess the details are cut a little too close to stuff I'd rather talk about in private, but the point is I haven't watched the videos you originally sent me, but that one sounds fine. Fuck. There was a bunch of big pickups somewhere. Yeah, it's gonna ever just like fuck with people for the fun of it. Some of them would do. Yes. To greater and lesser degrees. I think of the big thing, like a great example is so there's something called a chaos spawn, and a chaos spawn is just this sort of mess of flesh and limbs, and basically it's what happens when the mutations of chaos get to a point where they devolve you. There's just kind of an animal with its brain mushed left. Now, there's also what's called a demon prince, which is a human that has pleased a particular god, or sometimes all of them, but that's extremely rare because they don't like each other at all. That you become a demon and get all kinds of power and stuff. Sometimes a person will be ready and prepared and will have done all the necessary sacrifices to become a demon prince, and the god will just change their mind and turn them into a chaos spawn instead, like for reasons completely fucking unparsable. We might wrap up after this level. I kind of want to watch some other reactions to the. I want to watch some other reactions to the Skull Showcase actually today. So I was thinking maybe we can go through a full chapter, but I don't know. Maybe if Skulls hadn't been today. You're right. That's either early or late. Oh, okay, you can just leave. Okay. I thought it said the exit was sealed. You're inside the bastion. Its corrupt owners quite the archive here. Search for the deepest recesses of this foul place for information on the fragment's whereabouts. I don't know if we play this out. Like, my legs are starting to fall asleep. Well, at the very least, just make a save, but... Alright. I think we will just drop here. I don't think I'm gonna raid anyone because if I want to raid, I want to stick around, and I'm probably not gonna end up sticking around. So, thank you for joining me for the whole time, Claire. You weren't really obligated to do that. It's always helpful. It helps me keep the energy going. See it? The next time we could do the thing is probably Saturday. I know it's on my schedule as like when I was going to be playing Boltgun, but I didn't realize this goal thing was happening, so I can shuffle things around. Or not, or it just depends. Also, I'm editing the Thai incident into a short, and that'll be up at some point, maybe tomorrow.